Hi, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see the way to monitor a Spring Boot application or a microservice application using New Relic. Now, when it comes to the development part, a developer will write some piece of code, and whenever the development is done, right, that application will be handled to either to a DevOps engineer or to a hosting team. And the hosting team or a DevOps engineer will deploy that application into either UAT or production environment. Now, once if the application is deployed into production environment, it is the DevOps engineer or an hosting team's responsibility to monitor the application. Thorough monitoring of the application is mandatory to see the status of the application, how the application is responding, what is the memory utilization, what is the CPU utilization. All these monitorings are mandatory in the case of development. Now, when it comes to the DevOps part, we are having so many monitoring tools in the market which are helpful for us. Now, let me show you one small picture where you can see the list of the tools available in the market. For example, if you see here, you can see some tools in this list, and here you can see a number of tools here. Because of the space constraint, I cannot push some set of tools here, but tools in the case of DevOps is vast here. Now, when it comes to the monitoring part, at the bottom you can see there, you can see Splunk is there, you can see New Relic is there, same way AppDynamics is also there. So many tools are there in the market which are in the race, right? So many tools are there. Now, when it comes to the New Relic is already proved in the market, and you can also see the New Relic even in the case of PCF. In PCF, by default, you can also see New Relic options also, right? And in the case of New Relic is giving you free trial version for 30 days. And you can create your own account using cloud account of New Relic, and you can test your Spring Boot application or a microservice application using New Relic for 30 days. And New Relic is available in two types of versions. One is evaluation version is there, one is enterprise edition is there. Now, in our demonstration, we are going to monitor a Spring Boot application using New Relic. And some people will call New Relic as APM tool. Let me write the word here. It is called as APM tool. APM tool. APM stands for Application Monitoring Tool. APM stands for Application Monitoring Tool. We are having so many APM tools, right? New Relic is one of the example of APM tool. AppDynamics is one of the example of APM tool, right? Now, before moving to the New Relic, first of all, we should have one valid New Relic account. Now, let me open my browser and let me open my Google and let me type like this, New Relic. And this is the official page of New Relic. And this is the official page of New Relic. You can see two options here. Sign up and login is there, and you can also see the trial version here. Right? In the same page, if you scroll to the bottom, let me scroll to the bottom, you can see some sort of notes also here, some sort of examples, some sort of notes you can also see at the bottom, and it will be helpful to you. But for now, let us sign up here. If you are accessing this New Relic for the first time, you need to sign up for this, and you need to provide your first name, last name, all these details. And under the data center location, you can select any location. Currently, you are having only two locations here, United States and European Union there. You can select either European Union or United States. Now, let me scroll up here, and you can also see here currently the evaluation version is for 30 days. And on the right hand side, you can see here, you can do application monitoring. You can also monitor infrastructure monitoring using New Relic. Same way, you can also get the logs also, right? So many advantages we are having. The main important thing nowadays is front-end monitoring also. All these such type of monitorings we can do with the help of New Relic. Definitely, New Relic will be very, very helpful to you whenever you are working on microservice development or Spring Boot development or Angular development. And when it comes to the New Relic supports so many programming languages. You can integrate this New Relic with Java, .NET, Python, Ruby, JavaScript, right? Any programming language it will support. Now, let me log into my New Relic account because I already created an account. Now, let me click on login. It may take some time. Let's wait. Yeah, I already logged into my account. That's why you can see directly like this. And whenever you log into your account, you will see like this. You will see different options here. You can see maps, you can see alerts, you can see tools, you can see help also. And on the left hand side, you can see APM. And we know what is APM also. APM stands for Application Performance Monitoring, right? And one more advantage with the help of New Relic is you can also monitor your mobile applications also. Assume you're having some Android application, or you're having some other application, iPhone applications or applications with respect to Windows, right? And if you want to monitor how it is working, then in this case, definitely this New Relic is very, very helpful to you, right? Now, as I logged into my New Relic, on the right hand side, you can see your account name here. You can see my name here. My name you can see, and you can also see account settings also. Now let me click on account settings. Now, whenever you select account settings, page will be redirected to account settings page here. And if you scroll to the bottom, you can see your license key over there. You can see your license key over there. You need to make a note of your license key also. And no two persons will have same license key, right? Now, if you want to monitor an application using New Relic, then we need to use one mediator. The mediator is here agent. What is the name of the mediator here? Mediator is Java agent, right? Java agent will act as a mediator between your application and New Relic. And this agent will transfer the monitoring data of your application from your application to New Relic. This guy will act as an mediator. And we need to configure this agent along with your application. And this guy will take the responsibility of transferring the data from your application to New Relic. And this is a mandatory step. Now, let me go to the dashboard again. And you can see here on the right hand side, Java. And you can also see the versions here. And you can see Go language is there, .NET support is there, Node.js is there, PHP is there, Python is there, Ruby is there. It supports all these languages here, right? In the same way, on the right hand side, you can also see Android, iOS. And you can also see Linux servers also, Windows also you can see, right? For every server or for every language, you'll have one agent. You need to deploy that agent along with your server or your application. Now, as we are demonstrating, as we are working on a Java application, we need to download Java related agent here. You can see Java here on the right hand side. You can see the version of the agent here. My version is here 5.13.0. Same way for .NET you can see, for Node you can see, for PHP also you can see. Now, whenever you want to test a particular application using New Relic, our first task is we need to download this agent. Now let me click on this. See, this file will be downloaded. A New Relic Java file will be downloaded. It is a zip file actually. This zip file will be downloaded automatically into your system. Okay, now let me cancel this because I already downloaded this one. It may take nearly 5 to 10 minutes. Now I pasted everything into my local system, and you can see here, this is the one I am speaking about. Now I already unzipped this New Relic folder, and whenever you unzip, you will see one more folder with the name New Relic. Now let me open this. Under that you can see so many files, right? And Srinivas, where is the agent? If you ask me, there is an answer here. We can see New Relic jar. You can see here, New Relic, it is an executable jar. This jar file is mandatory for us, right? And this guy will take the responsibility of transferring the application status to New Relic. Same way, we are having one more configuration file called as YML here, newrelic.yml. You need to open this YML file. Now let me open this YML file. Let me open with Notepad++. If you open this YML file, you can see so many options over here. The first important thing is you need to replace this key. You can see some license here, right? At 16th line, you can see there is an option for license key. You need to remove the existing one. Let me remove the existing one and let me paste my license key here. This is the first task which we need to do. We need to replace the license key placeholder with your license key. That is the first thing. And after that, please scroll to the bottom. After scrolling to the bottom, somewhere you will see application name. You can see something with the name application name. You can see some default application name. Just remove this one and give your application name. For example, if it is Eureka server, you can give Eureka server name over there. Your application name can be anything here. And this application name will appear on your dashboard of New Relic. Right? Only two changes we need to do. One, we need to replace with license key. And second thing is we need to give app name. Right? App name can be anything. Now, I give some app name here. Right? Now, this is my simple Spring Boot MVC application. You can see here, this is a simple Spring Boot application. And you can also see configuration file also. You can also see a controller. And you can also see SRC main resources. You can also see application.properties. In application.properties, no need to configure anything. No need to configure anything with respect to New Relic. No need to add anything here. Right? Now, let me run this application. And before running this application, let me do clean build first of all. Let me right click, run as, build, as usual. It may take some time for building. Let's see. Let's wait. Okay. Till now there is no issue. You can see one small bug here. You can ignore this one. Not an issue. Now I got the status as build success. Okay, everything went perfectly. Now let me run my boot application directly here. Let me right click. Let me go to run as and let me click on Java application. And let me go to the browser parallelly and let me go to localhost. Now my port number is 49 here and my URL is hello. Now, let's see what will happen here. Till now application deployment is not done. Let's wait. Yes, you can see the output over here. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. You can see the application here. Right now, I want to monitor this application using New Relic. Right now, it's very simple. If you want to monitor any application using New Relic, using Spring Boot, or if you want to monitor some microservice application or an Angular application, it's very simple, guys. First of all, if you guys are working on microservices or Spring or Spring Boot, first we need to build our application. Currently, I had done clean build also. Whenever we are done with the clean build, in target folder, your jar file will be created. Right now, let me go back to the same location. Currently, it is available in this location. Let me go back here. Just give me a minute. Right click, go to properties, and let me go here. Yes, this is the location where my jar file is available. Now, let me open my command prompt here. I think font is very small here. Let me increase the font over here. Okay, fine. This is my console. Let me go to my project location. This is my project location currently. Right now, I want to monitor my application. For that, it's very simple. Issue the command java space hyphen. There is a command called as Java agent. Now, same thing I'm copying here. This is the common command. Now, let me go back here and you can see here, let me remove this jar here. The flag variable is Java agent. And after Java agent, you can see colon here. After colon, you need to give the path of your New Relic jar. My New Relic jar is available in this location. Let me copy this link. And my agent name is New Relic here. Now let me go back here. And let me give the path over there. path over there. Let me give it here, new relic, D software, Java isn't, and 5.13, okay. One minute. There is a typo error here. Let me change it here. Let me move back again. Let me clear my screen. Let me copy this path also. CD. Right. Now, currently I am in this location. Right. My files are available in this location. Now, parallelly, let me go to my project also. Where is my project folder? Yeah, this is in this location. Right. Now, let me issue the command here. Let me copy paste all my paths over here in a separate notepad for easier maintenance. And let me go back and let me issue the same command again. New relic. We need to give the new relic path also here separately because it won't recognize automatically here. It is our responsibility. Let me paste it. New relic. Let me cross check again. New relic. Yes, new relic.jar is available in this location. New relic.jar. And we need to give the path of our application jar. After clean building of my application, my jar file is available in target folder. Now let me go back here. Let me give that path also. Let me paste it. See, my Spring Boot MVC snapshot.jar you can see here. Right. Now this is the complete command here. I will share this complete command in a separate notes here and I will share with you. But this is the command over here. First thing is we need to give the agent name here. You can see the agent name over here. Java space hyphen Java agent colon path of your agent. After that, you need to give the path of your application jar. You can see I had used one flag variable called as hyphen jar. Now let me press enter. It will first check whether your new relic jar is available or not. If everything is fine, your application will start successfully. Now you can see here new relic agent got started here. Now let's wait for a few more minutes. Let me close all the windows which I had opened. Perfect. Now let me press enter and let me go back again. My application started here. Now let me run this application parallelly. Yeah, it is working now. I'm pressing this one multiple times. I'm loading my page multiple times. And let me go to my new relic and let me click on applications here on the left hand side. You can see your application over here. Once if it is available, you can see here. Yes, you can see your application. Now let me click on my application here, Kolapatti. I gave this application name in YML file. Now let's wait. And in the meantime, let's go to command prompt also. Yes, there is a port number issue here. Now let me stop this port number here. Okay, I'm stopping this port here and let me clear my screen. Let me run this command. Previously we ran this application in Eclipse, right? That's why port is busy. Now I rectified that issue. Now it should start now. Now let's see. In the meantime, let's observe console also. It is taking some time. Yes, it started now. Now in the meantime, let me go back to my New Relic. Once if you start your application from command prompt, it may take nearly 5 minutes to get it reflected on your dashboard. We need to wait for 5 minutes. Now let me go back and let me cross check the status here. Yes, my application started successfully. And let me go to my browser. Let me refresh it. Yes, I got white label error. Okay, it is working for me. Let me click on this one. Let me scroll down. Let me refresh my browser because it will take nearly 5 minutes time. We need to wait till that time. And let's see whether any other issues are there. No, everything is working as per the expectation. I can see there is no error here. Everything is info. You can observe from the screen. Now let me go back again and let me refresh my application. Okay, sorry. Hello. And let me go to New Relic. Let's refresh our browser. Till we get our data, we need to go on refreshing our browser also, because as we said, it may take some time for getting reflected here. You can see here now. You got some output now. Something you can see here. Now you can see some graphs over here. Let me minimize the window and let me try in a different browser also. Let me open incognito. Let me refresh it again. Okay, I was able to hit. White table error is a common error in the case of Spring Boot application. Now let's refresh it again. You can see some sort of lines here, and you can also see your console again. If anything goes wrong, you can see here. And if you see my screen here, it is saying dispatcher servlet is not available, and it is a common error. Everybody knows that one. And same thing you can also see here. Now let me refresh my browser again. And you can see the spikes over here. Now you can see, right? You can see the web transaction time, and you can see some sampling also. Guys, we should wait for some time, because the agent will take nearly 5 minutes time to transfer the data to New Relic dashboard. Till that time, we need to wait, because it will occur everything through network. It will serialize your data and it will deserialize the data at the server side. Now, if you see the graphs here, it is going on like this here. And let me open my application again. Let me click on this. You can see, and whenever number of hits are going on increasing, you can see spikes here, up and downs you can see here, right? Let me refresh my browser. Right, it is loading something, right? In this way, we can test this one. As we are working on trial version, sometimes it may take 30 minutes to get it reflected on the screen. Till that time, we need to wait. Right? I hope you guys understood the way to monitor a Spring Boot application using New Relic. If you like my video, please subscribe to my video. Okay, thank you.